Welcome to another edition of Delicious Life, Life Through the Plus Size Eye. And we are sitting here with Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
Thank you for being with us.
Yes.
Um, just let's start off. Have you ever been discriminated against because of your size?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How did it make you feel?
Um, Ironically, it made me feel very small. You feel very emotionally small, like you want to go hide, maybe in a corner. You feel very singled out. Um, Even though you might have a good heart, good personality, be a very smart person, this body that you were given, that you take care of, that you nourish, it is what it is, and you can do your best with it, and it's not good enough for somebody that you may not even know.
True.
And we're taught to be ashamed of that. And if you haven't, when I was younger and I didn't have this strength and the knowledge of how to, not be as affected by that, by other people, especially the people I dated, that was really a hurtful thing that I would go through.
Now, I think we were talking a little bit earlier about the bullying that goes on the internet. And not just with young people, but with adults too.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think would be a good solution to try to tone it down or to basically make it stop? Or do you think it's possible?
I don't know that it's possible to make it stop. I think the fact that you're not right there in front of somebody, bullies like that shield. They don't have to face you. You're not right there in front of them. They can choose whether or not to even go back and see if you replied. Some of them even like the anger and the responses they get, and they feed off of that. So I think that's probably not going to go away. So to a certain point, any of us that put ourselves out there, we have to just accept to a certain point that we might have somebody come after us, but at the same time, I think that if somebody does something and there's a really serious negative consequence, that they need to be held to that. Because you aren't really truly anonymous, even if you make up a fake name or
True.
what have you. There really do need to be consequences for these things. Especially, we all know that school kids are bullying their peers, their classmates, and to say, oh, well, it's online, that's no less harmful. Or if it's, your neighbors on Facebook or what have you, it's no less harmful than if they say it right to your face over the fence.
Right.
But, as a parent, I also know we have to be mindful. I think we should be mindful of what our kids are doing.
Right.
We don't have to be in all their business, but just be mindful of it. And be mindful of them. Tell them that they look beautiful, or handsome, or just they look good, whatever
Yes.
word you want to use. Whether, you have a girl or boy, or however they identify, make sure that they feel special. Make sure that whatever body they have, that they feel beautiful inside and out, because ultimately, we occupy our body for such a short time, but we are all really special.
Yes, yes. Beautifully put. Thank you so much for your input. All right. Well, welcome back to Delicious Life, Life Through the Plus Size Eye. And I have my friend, my boo thing, my love, Jamel. Hey. So have you ever been bullied on, picked on, made fun of because of your size?
I have, and it's not been like the kids at school or something like that. It was actually from like my mother, because your family is probably the worst. And, she was the one always, your clothes don't fit, and you're too fat, look at you, and this is hanging out, and da 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 da, you know, all those kind of
Mm-hmm.
things that just kind of make you feel like crap.
Right. Especially coming from your mom.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was not a small woman. I love her to death, but she wasn't no string bean.
Isn't that how it usually is, though? That's
Mhm.
what blows my mind.
Right, and all it does is kind of eat at you, and then you kind of eat some more, and after a while, I got.
So, I'm sure you've seen a lot of instances where people of size, or actually anybody, get picked on and bullied on the internet. What do you feel would be a good solution to try? I mean, we may not be able to end it, but at least hold people accountable for when they're doing this to people.
You know, a lot of it is just ignorance, and people just basically need to keep their mouth shut.
Mhm.
We've all got an opinion. Opinions are like buttholes. We all got one. But everybody don't need to know your opinion.
Right.
So regardless of what you feel, because I've looked at some pictures, and then I keep on scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say anything because nobody needs to know what that thought was that crossed my mind. It's not their business. And I think if more people did that, things would be better. You know, I mean, there's going to be some stuff you're going to be like, ooh, that's an ugly dress. That's an ugly shirt. That. Or, ooh, that's sharp. I like that. Yeah, it's going to be some stuff like that. But, oh, she's fat. Oh, she's too skinny. Oh, look at, you know. We don't need to hear all that. Nobody does. Because at the end of the day, you can't help your metabolism. You can speed it up a little bit doing some things. You can slow it down a little bit doing some things. But overall, it is what it is, and you're going to be who you're going to be.
Amen. Hey y'all, it's your girl Drea back again with another episode of Delicious World, Life Through the Plus Size Eye. I would like to thank my two friends, Jen and Jamel, in the videos before this. Thank you girls so much for your input. I really appreciate it. Before I get into what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, I would like to thank everybody that has followed me on Facebook on Delicious World. If you don't know, I do have plus size page that coincides with this YouTube channel. It's called Delicious World. Go on Facebook, look us up. Delicious World, delicious spelled like delicious but with a B. Follow us where we post nothing but the most beautiful plus size, full figured BBWs, SSBBWs, and if you don't have tummy, it's pretty hard to get on there, but it's basically to show the world you don't have to be a size 2 through 10 to be beautiful. So we post everybody. If you feel you're beautiful, and you should, send us some pics. We love to post and show off your beauty. So hit us up on Facebook. We're also on Instagram, Delicious_world. We're on Twitter, but I don't do that too much. Also, while I'm shouting myself out, I would like to shout out, if you're into old school hip hop in general, go follow Beats, Bars, and Culture with your hosts, D Brown and G Money. You won't be disappointed. The best information in hip hop you could ever get, the best conversations. It's a really, really dope show. So go follow them on Facebook. It's Beats, Bars, and Culture. There's a group as well as a like page under the same Beats, Bars, and Culture. On Saturdays, Eastern Time from 3 to 5 p.m., go to redinkradiolive.com and you can listen to the show, the Beats, Bars, and Culture show. Dope show. Great subjects, great topics, great conversation. You know, you've got G Money, he's your all-around hip-hop historian, and his partner D Brown. They know everything. Anything about hip-hop that you want to know, you can find it there. So hit them up, listen to the show, Red Ink Radio Live. That's REDINK RadioLive.com. Okay, plug over. Oh, they're also on Instagram. It's We Are Beats, Bars, and Culture. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about fat shaming and bullying. I had a pretty interesting week on Belicious World. I post a lot of pictures I will Google and find to post of plus size women. I don't remember where I found the picture at. It was either on Instagram or it could have been on the internet. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was a picture of a woman doing cosplay. And she was depicting Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. And, you know, we all know that Lara Croft is a little skinny thing with some little booty shorts on, her little tight t-shirt. But this lady is a plus size girl, full-figured girl, nice big juicy thighs and hourglass figure. I thought she was fabulous. It was a dope picture. Well, little did I know the feedback I would get from posting this picture. I would say 75% of it was horrible feedback. It kind of made me realize how disgusting and how horrible people can be in this world. I posted the picture. Immediately the comments started coming in. My notifications blew up. Honestly, to this day, I posted that picture Wednesday morning around 10 o'clock. Today is Saturday, and it's about 6:30 in the evening, and I'm still getting notifications, believe it or not. People basically were tearing down a woman that they didn't even know. The comments got so bad that a lot of people I had to ban from the page. By about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock that evening, that picture had over 150,000 views and about 1,500 comments. And someone had notified me in the comments that the picture had gotten so much attention that it was a trending topic. And that like blew me away. Like, I've had Belicious World. I started on Christmas Day 2014, and never ever has that happened. So I was happy to be trending, but at the same time it was kind of sad that I was trending because of all the hate that was coming for this lady's picture. And the picture had gotten so much attention that the woman in the picture found me. That was like the craziest thing. And oh, by the way, go follow Amber Luna. That's the beautiful lady in the picture. She's amazing. Amazing plus size model. Has awesome pictures. So go follow her on Instagram and Facebook. But the picture is still getting so much hate. All the fat jokes and the horrible, mean things. I couldn't believe it. And when I had DM'd with her and we were talking about it, she said she's used to it. It doesn't bother her. And I've kind of gotten to that point myself. You know, there was a point in time in my life that people would say something mean about me and I would get upset, you know, but now it's kind of like rolls off my back like water off of a duck's back. Doesn't bother me because I realize that people are going to be people. Everybody's going to have an opinion. So the opinion of a stranger, you know, you really shouldn't let it affect you that much. I mean, I know it's hard. It took time for me to get there, but the flip side of that, not everybody is able to accept it like that and just let it go. There are people out there who you never know what someone's state of mind is. They could be on the verge of suicide. They could be attempting suicide. And the words that someone says to them could make or break that situation. And you hear about it all the time, not just with our babies, but it happens with adults too. And some of the things that I saw people were saying were horrible, really, really hurtful. And I know at one point in time in my life, if someone would have said those things to me, I would have been a basket case. So you never know where someone is, where the things that someone else says to them could break their spirit. You know, you could be the straw that broke the camel's back and have someone in a major depression, or you could be that one that your kind words could reach out and help them up. So I think that's why I took such a big stance on bullying, and especially internet bullying. Bullying is the worst because it's all coming from strangers, and they're judging you by how you look or how you don't, they think you shouldn't look, or they're judging you because of your size or your weight, your color, your race, anything they can think of. And I've come to realize that those people are just miserable, but it doesn't make it right. And I really wish that they would pass a law where if you are on the internet bullying someone and it causes someone to hurt themselves, I think you should be held responsible for it. I think you should be responsible for paying for their counseling. If they kill themselves, I think you should go to jail. Same with children bullying other children. The parents should be held responsible. They're getting it from somewhere. And if they're continually doing it, then it's obviously being allowed. So the parents should be held responsible. But I didn't mean to go off, down the yellow brick road and jump off the bridge, but I just have a big thing against bullying. No one has the right to make you or anyone feel less than what you are. No one. Be it family, so-called friends, the internet. I know we can't stop everyone from doing it, but I just need you to know people's words do not define who you are. You are what you think you are. And whatever you think about yourself, it needs to be something positive. Tell it to yourself. Feed yourself positive words. Remind yourself that you are beautiful. You are worthy. You are worthy to be loved and respected and cared for. Don't let anybody tell you different. Remember that. Catch you next time.